Welcome back, Kryptonians, to the Chart Experts, continuing coverage of Bitcoin and the crypto charts. And things are moving along nicely as we had forecast. We've seen the bounce at 25k as we had forecast, and since then, price has moved up nicely. Okay, we have to be patient. We have to allow the market to move up. And what we expect to see is for this market move to quicken as it moves along. Okay, just to give a quick recap from previous videos, it's better to watch those videos because you'll get a better understanding of how the market moves. And this is actually explaining market moves and why it's moving, rather than simply saying, oh, it could bounce off this level, and if it goes below this price, then this could happen. That's not really explaining why the market is moving. Okay, so we are basically looking at the whales, the big boys, the billionaires. We are looking at how they are moving price. And what we've seen in previous, what we've seen in recent weeks is that whales accumulated below 25k. Okay, and so we had all of this accumulation occurring below 25k. Whales then pushed price higher and basically enticed breakout traders, retail traders, to enter the market. Breakout traders entered here, retail traders as labeled entered here, and then the market moved down, taking out the stops of those breakout traders and retail traders on two occasions, basically flushing them out and allowing whales to add to their positions. Okay, so now what we expect is happening is that breakout traders and retail traders, the smaller fish, are reticent. They are not willing to enter the market, and it's very likely that they will change their minds when price hits 32,000. Okay, $32,000. Okay, so that's what we expect is going to happen. We expect that the majority of their orders are above 32,000, looking for another breakout. Okay, and that this area below 32,000 down to 25k is likely now an area which is void of new orders. Okay, the whales have accumulated already. They are looking to sell, but they are going to be selling at higher prices. Okay, 32,000 upwards. Okay, so that should be fairly clear, and I hope this is good for you in terms of understanding what's happening in the market, rather than simply saying some moving average, meaningless moving averages in this area, and price suddenly loves it and and is bouncing off it for some reason, rather than what we do, which is what we explain why the market is moving, and why and how it's moving, and where it's likely to move to next. Okay, right. So, what have we seen in the last few weeks? We saw a strong bounce off 25k. That green candle was basically engulfing the prior 3 weeks of very weak price action. We then had a pause, and then we saw price move up again even more strongly last week. Okay, and this week, well, again, this is fairly weak price action in terms of the sellers. Okay, now let's just zoom in here and just have a look at this. So so in the last few days or so, or roughly about 5 days ago, we saw this nice green candle move up, and it hits a top at around about 28.5, not 28,600. And since then, the sellers have had an opportunity to take this market down. Okay, they've had an opportunity, and it's been fairly weak. So, following a limited amount of selling, we saw the buyers take back control to move price higher. We then saw sellers again try to do some selling, but that candle, basically the range of that candle was again weak. Okay, and now what we're seeing is prices very likely to be taken higher and above these levels. Okay, so if you were to draw this, you'd say, okay, price has basically done this, gone up and gone down. Okay, and now it's very likely to break out higher. Okay, we might be able to explain this better. Let's just change it to a line chart, and that might be able to show you. Okay, so that's basically what we're saying here. A move down, a move up, a move down, which is weak, and it's very likely that, bearing in mind that the sellers are just almost non-existent here, we're likely to see this market continue to move higher. Okay, another reason why we expect this market to move higher is because most likely there was a flush out. So sell stops were flushed out here. Okay, so having flushed out the sell orders in this area here, the market is very likely looking for buy orders, and again, buy orders above that 32k level. Okay, which is labeled here as breakout traders, retail traders awaiting entry. Okay, I hope this makes sense to you now in terms of what we're expecting in the market. We are expecting for this market to continue to move higher. Okay, and we expect that this market move up to that 32k level, 31, 32k level, should be swift. There shouldn't really be much selling in between that 27k and the 31k level. Okay, hey, I hope this has been helpful to you. If it has, please give the video a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, join us on Patreon, where you can support this channel. And if you like to actually know why the market is moving rather than simply seeing it as random bounces off of different levels, then give us a thumbs up, support us on Patreon, and we will see you either on Patreon or on the next video. Okay, take care of yourself and your crypto. Till next time. Bye-bye.